To live here is to live in fear. You don't know if this life is yours. You don't know if you own anything else that isn't your thoughts. Your mind might be the only place that feels like home, but only if you don't share your raging thoughts. Here, the loud ones, the smart ones, the nosy ones, they disappear. Here, the trees in Kikuyu and the bushes in the Mau know more about missing people than the ones who took them. Here, we wish trees could speak, but they too are being cut down. Here, trees wish we could speak, but we too are being gunned down. Here, we forget names like Willie Kimani, Baby Pendo. Here, you'll be shot whether you are a lawyer, a taxi driver, or unauza nyama pare gara. Here, if you are a young man aged 19 to 22 who likes wearing faded jeans that are torn on the knees and seemingly a good Odi dancer, you'll be shot here. Your death won't mean a thing to a police unit that's funded by your taxes. Here, body bags have more work than the youths in this place. Here, the country eats its own people. 1 minute you're with them, the next you're dead and gone. A moment of silence for Evans Njoroge. To live here is to embody Koleka Putuma. Collective amnesia stays within us. Here, we forget to count after every 5 years. Here, thieves use their loot as manifestos to kickstart their careers. Here, the only lines we respect are the ones found along tribal lines. Here, thieves appear in top 30, 40, and 50, and the top 30, 40, and 50. Here, golf gets more funding than the education kitty. Here, we cannot complain because our shot at good governance have always been under par. To live here is to constantly think of death. Here, you have to look right, then left, then right, then left, then right, then left, then right, then left when crossing a one-way road. To live here is to constantly think of death. Here, you can get a brain surgery when you checked in with a cold. Here, cartels run a hospital. Here, criminals have a hospital. Here, rapists here have a hospital. Here, our mothers have to worry about their newborn and the thoughts of rape as well. Here, we use suggestion boxes to help the rape victims like Dear K and H. Your morgue attendant didn't have time for foreplay. Dear K and H, y'all can take my baby anytime, just don't do that shit behind my back. Dear K and H, y'all should standardize the market price your nurses sell our babies for. Dear K and H, I named my baby Advantage so it's easier for you to take it. Dear K and H, how many lives have you broken? How many families have you taken? How many more will you continue to take because the people of this country are too oppressed to speak for their lives? To live here is to constantly learn how to light a candle for the many deaths we bring into our lives. Here, we are amateurs in instant rage, but we forget quickly. Here, we are comfortable with what hurts us, and we always remember the silly stuff. Here, we are comfortable with heavy taxation, a rogue police unit, a fast-ending forest cover, a dormant constitution, unequipped hospital, a fast-ending forest cover, privately owned killer dams, deaths upon deaths and deaths upon deaths. So tell me, are you proud to live here?